Are you looking for the perfect gift for your national park lover? We're going to go over some options for you so you know exactly what to get. Hey there, I'm Alex from Alex on the Map, and I grew up right by Glacier National Park, and I have been over to 30 national parks, so I love national parks. But finding the right gift for a national park lover isn't the easiest thing. While there are a ton of really cool and creative gift ideas, they're not always the easiest to find. That's why I put together a list of gifts that I have personally loved myself, or I would personally like to receive one day. So Mom, if you're watching this video, I have over 10 options in this video, but I have a blog post with up to 30 different national park gifts that you might want to check out. You can find that in the description below. Alright, let's dive into some amazing national park gifts that you're going to want to get your national park lover. First and foremost, I'm going to plug my service a little bit. I offer custom national park itineraries that take all the hassle out of planning. I think this is the perfect gift because who doesn't want that all taken care of so they don't have to plan their national park trip? I've had clients get these for their friends and family and they love them. I'm going to include a link to those below. There's a number of different package options, whether you're visiting a park for 2 or 3 days or you're visiting multiple parks. This includes help on reservations, suggestions of where to stay and where to eat, and a lot more. If you're unsure about whether or not this would be a good gift, I also offer a free 15-minute national park consultation call to go over any concerns you might have about this service. Alright, number 2 is a product that I feel very passionately about as well. When Daniel and I traveled through the national parks, I felt like there should be a way to document our amazing adventures. And that's why I created a national park journal in order to do so. This features space to write about all 63 national parks, including space for photos, stamps, whatever you would like to put it to commemorate your national park trip. I think this is a great gift for kids. It allows them to document their adventures while they're in the national park and keep it as a memory for years to come. It's also great for adults too. I use mine all the time. Number 3 is kind of a must-have for national park lovers, and that is the America the Beautiful annual pass. If you or someone you know is visiting 3 or more national parks, then this is an absolute must. At $80, this pass gives you access to all 63 national parks, as well as monuments, historic sites, and a lot more. It pays for itself. If you are a national park lover, it's just a super great gift, and it's super cheap considering how much money you're going to spend on entry fees if you don't have it. Who doesn't love snuggling up in a blanket and watching the sunset in the mountains at your favorite national park? That was the idea behind Rumple's National Park Puffy Blanket. They have a number of different designs. Obviously Glacier's my favorite, but it's super lightweight and easy to clean, making it also great for camping as well. These retail for $130, but you can often find them on sale for more around like $95. If you want to stay cozy and you want to look like a national park, this is the way to go. I don't know about you too, but I am a puzzle lover, and I refuse to do a puzzle that's less than 1,000 pieces. I refuse. That's why the 63 American National Parks puzzle is the way to go for me. Featuring all 63 national parks, the design is so cool that I would actually frame this and put it on my wall as well. Daniel thinks it's hilarious how much I love puzzles, but I especially really enjoyed this one because, of course, it's national park themed. You can find it on Amazon for about $40 when it is not on sale. Of course, the links to all these products are in that blog post that I mentioned, and you can find that again in the description below. Number 6 is a personal favorite of mine. I love fleeces. They're my absolute favorite thing in the world, especially if you are camping in the fall and winter and you need something cozy to be in. And I absolutely love anything from Parks Project. They're one of my absolute favorite brands. Their high pile jacket is my absolute go-to. You can see me wearing it in pretty much every picture. Daniel's like, please take this off and put something else on, but I love it so much. I wore it every day on our fall trip to Mount Rainier constantly. Not only do I love the design, but it is incredibly cozy. It's just so wonderful. They have a number of different designs too. I have the Yellowstone geyser design, but they also have a desert wildflower design I love too. These usually retail for $168, but you can often find them on sale as well. Another gift that I love that my mom got me a few years ago are National Park travel cubes from Tripped. These packing cubes have made it so much easier for me to find everything in my pack, especially because we're gone for months and living out of a car sometimes, so organization can be really important. They also compress everything down so it can fit way more in my pack, which again is super helpful when I'm on the road for a long time. But I also like to use them for just a quick trip because again, the organization is just great. Plus, they have these really cool national park designs that you can't beat. You can find these on Amazon for about $54. Are you struggling on planning your national park trip? Let's face it, between accommodations, figuring out the reservation system, and a lot more, it's just overwhelming planning your national park trip sometimes. This can cost you a lot of time and money just figuring out your itinerary. If you're looking for some help planning your trip, I offer a custom national park itinerary service that walks you through day by day what you need to know before you go. This itinerary will save you a lot of time and money and allows you to get to the park and actually enjoy your trip instead of worrying about all the details. I plan hundreds of national park trips for clients, which has helped them enjoy their whole experience a lot more. So what does one of these custom itineraries include? You can expect reservation information if needed, suggestions on where to stay, what to eat, and what to do, and tips and recommendations for your specific park. You'll love the itinerary I plan for you, or you get your money back. Here's some testimonials from some of my clients. Alex was very responsive to my request for assistance in planning our upcoming trip to Glacier National Park. We were unfamiliar with the park, and it was helpful to get specific recommendations of where to stay, eat, and what to do while we're out there to make the most of our vacation from Barbara. Alex was more than prompt in responding to my request for an itinerary. Her selections fit perfectly with the criteria I requested. She's been great about following up and making sure that our needs are met. From Samantha. If you're interested in this, I offer a 15-minute consultation call for free where you can tell me about your concerns for your national park trip, and I can give you more information on how I can help you. You can find that out in the description below and book your call there. Another thing I love to do when I come home from a long national park trip is to cook. I really love new recipes, and I love the ones that are in the National Parks cookbook. Not only is it a fun way to recreate your travel memories after heading to each of these national parks, I love anything huckleberry flavored, and they have a great huckleberry recipe in here. If you know someone who loves to cook and who also loves national parks, this is the perfect combination of each. You can get this on Kindle on Amazon, or you can also get it on hardcover for around $20. Another book that I love and use all the time is Where Should We Camp Next? National Parks. I have the regular Where Should We Camp Next book and then this book as well, just because it features more than 300 different sites in and near the national parks. It's perfect for our road trips when we're trying to find a last-minute campsite, and it has everything from regular campsites to dispersed camping. You'll find all types of campsites in this book. It's super valuable. I've used it so many different times trying to find the right site for us. You can find it on Amazon for about $20. But it often goes on sale too, especially around the holidays. So this is a great stocking stuffer if you need something small to just stick in there. Another thing I absolutely love during this time of year is lighting candles. And there are a ton of different national park candles that you can find on the internet. But because I love Parks Project so much, their Glacier Cedarwood soy candle is magical. It immediately takes me to the Trail of the Cedars in Glacier National Park, which I have very fond memories of going there as a kid. Even if you're not an uber Glacier fan like I am, it's still just a delightful scent of cedar, which smells so good, especially during the winter. It makes me feel a little bit like I can get outside without getting outside. They have an 80-hour burn time, so you are set to go for a long time. These retail for about $36 on the Parks Project website. I hope this has helped you find some gifts for your national park lover. If you have any questions or want further suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and you'll get more content on our national parks.